Yep, it's me again. They hate us, that's why they make videos giving a fuck about us at the same time. As always, JD Miles. The MGTOWs they love to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time as always. That's why they keep us relevant to this day. And I'm back again. Well, MGTOW brothers, with everything that's been happening right now, the bullshit must be addressed again. And which y'all see the title. Better yet, the bullshit needs to stop. So, what is Uncle JD is going to? So what all the bullshit Uncle JD's going to be talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked because we're going to go down this list right here. The first bullshit I see, in which before I even begin on that, MGTOW brothers, how many of y'all remember I made a poll a while back on my main channel? Well, in all honesty, I'm happy that I'm not standing alone. Because when it all boils down to it, MGTOW shouldn't even be part of the manosphere to begin with. And that's just my personal opinion. And on top of that, if MGTOWs have no part in the manosphere, this destroys each and every claim, argument, and bullshit as narratives and propaganda coming from my haters and naysayers. So I'm happy that I'm not standing alone when it comes to this matter. So with that being said, the first part of the bullshit I need to address is directly towards the manosphere. Y'all remember the video I did addressing 21 Studios, right? Yeah, let's get down to it. Because as for the manosphere itself, the manosphere needs to do some self-reflecting. And look and see all the bullshit that's going on over there, especially when it comes down to the one Pearly things and how they let a woman take control of the manosphere. And shout out to Hammerhand because he forewarned all of us MGTOWs about this. This is why we don't want just Pearly things anywhere on the MGTOW side. But you see, the manosphere has a problem that I could clearly see clear as day. You see, the manosphere can say nothing, and I mean nothing, about MGTOW when they came and fixed their own side of the fence. And on top of that, it's clear to see that they haven't learned anything. What happened to the MRAs? They're gone. And now the manosphere doing the exact same thing. They're making the same mistake that the MRAs have made. This is the reason why other groups that were part of the manosphere are now breaking away. We all seen it coming. I mean, straight up. Now the manosphere is in deep shit, infighting and all that shit. But you have the president or the so-called president of the manosphere having a gripe with MGTOW. No, 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 no. Before you address us MGTOWs, fix your own fucking side of the fence. That's what y'all need to do. Don't worry about us MGTOWs over here. We're not, MGTOWs ain't going through the same problem y'all going through. And yeah, you could say we have a crazy bitch who thinks she rules MGTOW, and I would say in her own mind perhaps, in her own fantasy world perhaps, but ain't no females over here on the MGTOW side. That also includes just pearly things. And speaking of which, I also need to address all these retarded fucks who sit there claiming that Just Pearly Things was part of MGTOW. No, the fuck she wasn't. So why the fuck are y'all lying on camera? As I said before, you try to push lies and bullshit over here on the MGTOW side, we will call you out on it. Just Pearly Things never was part of MGTOW, nor she has a place in the MGTOW philosophy. That's something that the manosphere and the black manosphere needs to do something about themselves and stop trying to put people over here on MGTOW or any other side. The MGTOWs are not going to be, the MGTOWs will not be looking bad because the manosphere, the black manosphere, and whoever else is involved got involved. And I'm going to leave it at that, and I don't give a fuck if I'm hurting feelings here. This shit has to be addressed. And by the way, shout out to Hammerhand. Because I just got his video earlier. Now there's one type of infiltrators I need to talk about and needs to be addressed. For the past several months, I've been noticing a whole lot of these retards jumping in front of their camera, claiming and swearing up and down, how they used to be MGTOW, how they left the philosophy and all that type of shit. In all seriousness. No, seriously, in all seriousness. They don't really think that MGTOWs will go back, look at their history, and see that they're full of shit, right? And yes, I had a lot of emails asking me, JD, how can you tell that these fools who are trying to infiltrate MGTOWs are fakes? There are a lot of ways I can tell. The first one, which is too easy, is the fact that these same motherfuckers who come on MGTOW, who claim that they used to be part of MGTOW and they left the MGTOW philosophy, I take a look at their channels. And all I see is videos that are not related to MGTOW. Not a single MGTOW video on their goddamn channel. And I'm supposed to believe that they used to be MGTOW? Or how about this? But how about this? They claim to be MGTOW, but they have no history of having any interactions with any other MGTOWs, myself included. They don't even try to reach out to the other males in the MGTOW philosophy. But we are supposed to believe that that they used to be MGTOW and they left the philosophy. Remember, MGTOW is the MGTOW philosophy is a very tight-knit, close-knit philosophy. We communicate and we compensate with one another. So it won't be a surprise when other MGTOWs will tell me or anyone else that, listen, I haven't even seen this dude before over here, nor have I seen any videos in regards to this person, but he claims that he used to be a MGTOW and he left the philosophy. Fuck out of here. That's all I can say about it. Then you have the infiltrators that claim that they used to be part of MGTOW and how they left the philosophy. But once again, I look at their channels. Now, in this case, they'll have a few videos about MGTOW, but here's where the problem lies. They're not communicating with other MGTOWs, and it seems like they only been a MGTOW for a few months. I say 5, 6, 8, 9 months in, and then they just call it quits. Now, this is just my personal take on the matter and my personal opinion. Other MGTOWs may have other MGTOW brothers may have a different opinion on this. Now, when it comes to me, unless you've been a MGTOW for 2 years, if not 3, then no, I will not acknowledge you as one. Nothing personal here. And that's the reason why I say 2 to 3 years. 1 year in the MGTOW philosophy, 1 foot in the door. 2 years in the MGTOW philosophy, both feet in the door. 3 years in the MGTOW philosophy, you got our attention. You got our attention, and 9 times out of 10, we're more than willing to have a conversation. Let's have a talk. They don't even bother to join in MGTOW in anything MGTOW related. No live streams or anything. And as I tell you before, not a single MGTOW knows these individuals, but they swear up and down that they used to be MGTOW and they part of the philosophy. But here's the dead giveaway of it all. They swear up and down that they used to be MGTOW and they left the philosophy, but they haven't learned a goddamn thing from the MGTOW philosophy. And that's a dead giveaway. Especially when you hear them in their videos giving out the reason why they left the MGTOW philosophy. You know what they be saying? I'll tell you what they've been saying. Oh, MGTOWs can't get women. Oh, MGTOWs are part of this cult. MGTOWs are misogynist. Oh, look at that. MGTOW supports just pearly things. I mean, it's like they haven't learned a goddamn thing. Nor haven't they learned what MGTOW is truly about. It's amazing how fakers always tell on themselves in the end. Then they want to catch feelings when you call them out on their bullshit. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. As far as I'm concerned and other MGTOWs are concerned, these infiltrators are faking MGTOW. And they think nobody is seeing this shit. Oh yeah, MGTOWs are always watching. So cut the fake shit. Cut the fake bullshit. You're not fooling us actual MGTOWs over here. Off the rip. And yes, if you come to the MGTOW philosophy claiming how much you used to be a MGTOW and how you left the philosophy, yes, we will do a background check on you. Do you have any videos related to MGTOW? Do any of the other MGTOW other members of the MGTOW philosophy know you and can vouch for you. What have you learned from MGTOW? What have you learned from MGTOW, and what is your reason for leaving? I told you I was going to be addressing the bullshit. And yes, I know feelings going to get hurt over this shit. But last but certainly not least, the final bullshit I need to address, and this goes out to all you fucking MGTOW haters, always crying about MGTOWs are terrorists. Especially to you far left libtards over there. How does it feel that one of your fellow groups on the far left libtard side are now being looked at as being terrorists? In fact, how long will it be before y'all side show y'all true colors as well? Y'all are too busy trying to claim that, oh, MGTOWs are terrorists this, MGTOWs are terrorists that, but guess what? Now y'all motherfuckers is being looked at as terrorists. Everything y'all say MGTOW was going to do, MGTOW does, y'all doing the exact same thing on y'all side. And I'm happy everything is coming out the wash. Everything that's been in the dark is seeing the light of day. And for one retarded fuck-ass hater who's so hell-bent on defending the transgender community, and for that one MGTOW hater who's so hell-bent on defending the transgender community, do you defend those transgenders going on mass shootings? Do you? Because you've been going dead in the paint for them recently. So therefore, I'm beginning to think that this MGTOW hater in particular, defends terrorism while trying to call MGTOWs terrorists at the same time. I mean, the bullshit is unreal. But nevertheless, I said what I had to say. I have officially addressed the bullshit. I'm done, and I'm out this bitch. Later.